on my way down to the Detroit Auto Show with my buddy Chris, who's driving. What used to be known as the North American International Auto Show. Of course, it is long since given up that title. We're going to see whether we see anything more than what we refer to as the Big Three. General Motors, Ford, and Stellantis, formerly known as Chrysler. And see how far the show has gone down. So, if you want to see the Detroit Auto Show, stick around. And we have arrived. Got Ford over here on the right. We got Chevy here in front of us. Time to go walk around. There's the new ZR1, which eventually will go on sale. Heard that the VIN number 001 is being auctioned off this weekend, I think, at a Mecum auction or one of those. I don't know. The carbon fiber wheels are wild. If I remember correctly, they run about $12,000 a set. And here we got the 2025 Blazer EV-SS. MSRP starts at $62,000. The one shown is $62,490. I do like the color, radiant red tint coat. These are monster wheels, 22 inches. I'll have to borrow one of these and do a review one of these days. Step down from the Blazer, of course, is the Equinox, which is what we've got here. Let's take a look around back. Equinox, of course, is available in both electric and gas. It's the electric version. Interesting, the door handles are in the out position. Let's see what the inside looks like. '25 Equinox EV-LT, $51,745. Man, these things are expensive. This one is the Optique, which I think came out in 2024, actually. Charger you can install in your house if you want. So this is the 2026 Vistique, V-I-S-T-I-Q. Display shown as sport in opulent blue metallic. So this is still, I guess, another year away. This is bigger than the Optique, which is the one they've already introduced. Although I think it's going to come off the same assembly line. I guess that's what I remember.
Oh, it's electric.
Yeah. 2025 Escalade IQ. Display shown in Sport 2 in Flare Metallic. Of course, it doesn't show a price tag. I could just imagine what this thing is going to cost. Wow. Let's come around here. Oh, look at the dash. Wow. That's a massive screen. That is a big, big, big vehicle. See what the back looks like. It's got to be over 100,000. This is a prototype called the Opulent Velocity.
I don't know.
Project GTP Hypercar. V8 up to 670 horsepower, 7-speed sequential gearbox. Interesting. My friend Chris was just commenting, look at the amount of floor space that is being used now for this track they've put up for these Broncos to go around. The people can get a ride in it. This is space that used to be taken up by all the other manufacturers. You know, Toyota and Honda and BMW, Audi, Mercedes, all that. All of that now is this kind of ridiculous track thing. Down the ramp they come. Another view of the track as we see a Ford pickup truck coming around the corner here. Lots of squealing tires. Of course, the Volkswagen Retro Microbus. I forgot what they call that thing. Oh, the ID Buzz. What a name. So this is the extent of your BMW display. You got 5 vehicles here. They can't even afford to mount their BMW sign up in the air. They're provided by dealers. And that's all you get. They had a room full of exotic cars that you couldn't get close to because they were all roped off. But here's some samples of what we got to see. Quite the collection in this room. Ferraris. I see an 812 super fast, looks like. No, it might be a F12 TDF. I'm sure somebody will correct me in the comments. That is clearly a Roma in gray. Not exactly the prettiest color in the world. Oh, and somebody brought a white Puro Sangue, Ferrari's first SUV. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that. Some more Aston Martins. 600 LT. Beautiful color of blue. 2022 Ford GT Mark II race car. Maserati. Bentley Continental GT convertible. Rolls-Royce. Wild color on a Lamborghini Urus. About a baby blue Huracan. And of course we got to have a Lamborghini Sturato. Oh, 2 of them. Here's another one. These are the most ridiculous cars. Yeah, I'm going to off-road my Lamborghini Huracan. What a great idea. Lamborghini Aventador. Kind of a matte black. Yep. V8 bi-turbo, black series. Look at the wing on the back of that thing. It's crazy. Yeah. There's your Maserati MC20. Seen those before. And your Ferrari Monza SP1. No windshields. It's called an SP1 because it's only got one seat. If you ordered it as an SP2, they would open the other side and you'd have two seats. And it was left up to the buyer what you wanted to do.
Wow.
Nice McLaren 720S. Over here we got a Audi R8. Some more Lamborghinis. Quite the collection. Got some old classics here. Porsche Speedster. That looks like a Carmen Ghia would be my guess. Somebody has put quite the paint job on it. That's a Porsche 911 GT3 RS. What's we got down here? That might be a GT3. I don't know. Somebody will correct me if I'm wrong. Jaguar F-Type. That's been discontinued. Got an Audi R8 Spider V10. I've driven one of these. These things are fun as hell. Same V10 you found in the Huracan. Yeah, I was wrong about this because I see a Porsche logo on the front, so it must be 356C Speedster. Well, the Speedster is the one next to it, so I'm guessing this is a 356C that somebody has modified. I want you to imagine the day when this was all full of different manufacturers and cars that they would display, and then look at this, a whole bunch of dead space behind it that they're using for nothing. Man, has this event really gone downhill. Very consumer oriented now. It's no longer about the international press coming to town. It's no longer about new vehicle introductions. All that's done at special events these days. This is a little electric Fiat 500e. 36 grand for this little speck of a car. And if you go online and look at sales numbers, nobody's buying them. A Dodge Durango SRT Hellcat Brass Monkey. Only $113,000. But of course, you're not buying it for the interior. You're buying it for what's under the hood. The monster. There she is. Because everybody needs an 800 horsepower SUV. So this is called the Jeep Wagoneer S, their new electric version of the Wagoneer. Let's go take a look in here. Let's see what the dash and interior looks like. Pull back. Try and pull back here and show you a shot of the front end. Now, you want an example of a manufacturer who didn't jump on the electric bandwagon. Come over here to Toyota. This is the hybrid Camry, 5th generation hybrid Camry. And according to this, it has a sticker price of only $33,000. 225 combined net horsepower, continuously variable transmission. It's a lot of car for the money. This is a full-size 4-door sedan, which you don't see much anymore. This is the Toyota Crown. This particular one's got a sticker price of about $55,000. I'm sorry, $51,000. My mistake. Don't care for the black rims, I have to be honest. But a big, roomy 4-door sedan, this is what you could go with. Hybrid, I think it's 236 horsepower is what they said. Toyota Supra. If I come over here, you'll see a price tag of $61,730. 3-liter twin-scroll turbo inline 6, 382 horsepower, 8-speed automatic paddle shifters, rear-wheel drive. Been thinking about renting one of these in Vegas and giving it a try. I haven't had a chance to drive one yet. So this is a company called Bentalier, and they're a components manufacturer, and they've got a big display on the floor. I call this space filler. the full court press on electric vehicles. You've got DTE, the local electric company, with a big display here, signing people up and teaching them all about the different levels of charging. Okay, Powering Michigan IBEW 58 has got their own display because they want to show everybody about charging your electric vehicles. Nothing like having a kids' play area, video games and stuff for them to do, and Hot Wheels tracks, and look at all that. And now you can let the kids sit in an Indy car. It's all about promoting the Detroit Grand Prix. So, very cool. And here we've got a Hummer EV, nothing like a $120,000 SUV that nobody wants to buy. The Ford Bronco Outer Banks Edition. Body color painted fender flares, matching body color door handles and side view mirrors. Starts at $38,000 at the base trim, all the way up to $90,000. Oh my word. Here is the Raptor Edition. My friend was just telling me the secret to tell a Raptor is if the FORD on the front, it's an all black plastic, that tells you it's a Raptor Edition. Mustang Dark Horse. Of course, not open, you can't sit in it. 2024 Dark Horse. 500 horsepower, 418 pound-feet of torque. And Ford showed this off last year at the show. The Mustang GTD, which is their rocket ship. In fact, I heard they were out at the Nürburgring running laps. So they're going to publish a time. Or maybe it's already been published and I just don't know. So, I didn't see a Tesla at all. Here's a Rivian. There is a Rivian out on the track doing laps. But otherwise, this is the only one I think they got on display. Is this R2. So we're back up on the roof and we're headed back to the car, and the moral of the story is the show is what, about 20% of what it used to be? Yeah, it's really sad to see. I mean, obviously they had to adjust and orient towards the local consumer. So it's a lot of dealer-provided cars and that sort of thing. Not a lot of manufacturer product here anymore. So, of course, there's no big press introductions of new vehicles and that sort of thing that used to take place 20 and 30 years ago. But, hey, it is what it is. Consumer tastes have changed, and manufacturers don't want to spend all that money on advertising anymore by doing these big fancy shows. There was a time 30 years ago, this show was probably one of the top 5 in the world. And now, you know, you could put this in any city. I mean, you could put it in Columbus, Ohio. You know, it's just, it's kind of sad, to be honest with you. And so that is the Detroit Auto Show for 2025. My name is Tom Stroup. You've been watching Find the Right Road. If you enjoyed this video, click the like button. Consider subscribing to my channel. Thanks. We'll catch you next time.